What's up? Welcome back to my channel. I have a what sold video on Poshmark and eBay for you for the whole month of February. I was doing these weekly, but this month was a bit slow for me, so I just figured because February is a short month, I just lump it in all together. If you're new here, my name's Heather. I'm a part-time reseller on Poshmark and eBay, so hopefully full-time soon. So these videos are probably going to get more regular. If you like them, it might be weekly. That would be my goal, but probably bi-weekly to start. So let's get into it because there's a lot. So I want to go kind of quick since this is the whole month of February for the most part, with the exception of a few things that made my last video and a few sales that are going to happen later tonight. So the first thing that sold is a Loft bundle on Poshmark. We're going to start with Poshmark. It's 3 pieces. So the first thing was a Loft 3/4 sleeve light sweater, a mauve sweater, and a pink corduroy jacket. This bundle sold for $21.54. Those were my earnings. The whole bundle sold together for 30 bucks. So my earnings were $21.54. This is actually all my mom's stuff, so she's getting all that money. The next thing that sold is a Chaser Sunshine Vintage Style Tee. Picked this up at the TJ Maxx yellow tag sale for $5.20 after tax. I sold this for $11.94 after fees, after Poshmark fees. And then my profit on that was $6.74. Next thing that sold is some Not Your Daughter's jeans. I spent $4.16 on these. I sold them for, after Poshmark fees, this was like what Poshmark paid me, $9.54. And then my profit on those was $5.38. So excited about those because they were just like, I love picking up just basic jeans, even if I'm only going to make $5 because everybody needs a basic jean. So that's kind of my logic of why I picked those ones up. And then the next thing is a Torrid pink dress. I love selling Torrid. I've said this in other videos. This was so cute for spring and summer. I spent $6.35 with tax on this. I sold it after fees. Like, this is what I got paid, $10.34. And my profit was $3.99. So that's actually not that great, but it sold really fast. And I thought it'd sell for more, but it didn't. And right now I'm just all about getting inventory in and out as long as there's a profit. Once I go full time, I'll be a little bit like less, you know, I'll hold out for some larger profits, obviously. The next thing that sold, these sold really, really fast. They were a great find. They were almost like new. These were VS Pink Ultimate Mesh, like yoga pants, workout pants. I bought them for $6.25. Poshmark paid me out $15.14. I made a profit of $8.89, and they sold so fast. So I wish I could just have gotten like 100 pairs of those and did that all day long. I love selling like new Victoria's Secret pants. They sell so fast. But they have to be from Pink. Let me disclose that if they're from the Pink line. The next thing, this was one of my favorite finds in the past few weeks. These sold within a week. These are some North Face 10 to 12 girls high vent easy grow ski snow pants. I bought them for $8.31. Poshmark paid me out $28. I profited $19.69. These are the kind of finds I want, guys. These are the kind of finds I want all day long, but it's just realistically in my area, you don't come by stuff this good. There was no flaws on them. So this is my goal, but it's, you know, it's hard to do in my area, and you have to come to realize what can you do in your area. But moving on, because like I said, lots of stuff. The next thing I sold was a bundle of some Angie floral pants and some jewelry. It was just like a feathery, long necklace. What am I trying to say there? So the necklace was free for me. I got it like through ThredUp a long time ago. And the Angie pants I only paid $2.60 for. My profit on this bundle was $14.40. Oh my gosh, my profit. I mean, my Poshmark earnings, sorry. My Poshmark earnings were $14.40 and my profit was $11.80. So again, that's the kind of profits I want to be seeing. Next is a Loft chunky knit sweater. This was my mom's. It sold for $4.59. That's what she earned on it. And the next thing and the last thing that sold, I just hauled these. These are some American Eagle high-waisted shorties, size 6. I bought them for $4.55. I sold them. I got paid out $7.05. My profit was $2.50. I'm okay with that. I bought these jeans for a reason. These shorts, I sell shorts really fast for American Eagle. And even though I usually only make about $5 on them, this was a quick flip. It was a quick flip. They're bundling pieces. They're good to have. I've talked about this in the haul video where I hauled these. You can go watch that. It should be up before this video. And yeah, I got into all that and why there. You have to do what works for your business. That's just where I'm going to leave that in this video. And yes, $2.50 isn't worth some people's time, but Just go to the other video. You'll hear my logic. Next, eBay. Okay, so for this, I have a mix of like stuff that was mine and then also stuff where I bought it for my business. So I'm gonna break down like profits to you on like what I bought, at least for now. I'm gonna share my cost of goods. I don't know if I'll do that forever, but I wanna like help people because I'm just starting out. So I want you guys to see the reality, right? Okay, I want you to see the reality. So the first thing is a vintage cast metal Casey Jones steam train bank. This was vintage and I sold it for $4.95 plus shipping. All of that profit is for me. It was not much. Next thing, this is from my friend's book lot that I've talked in other videos. 4 vintage golden storybooks, Tom and Jerry, Mary Piper, sold for $3 plus shipping. I'm just keeping the money on that because honestly, like, we're not going to split 50 cents each. Just, we're not. It's fine. He got plenty of money. Like, there's a little bit that's left and it's all like really low dollar items. So, you know, what are we going to fight over $5 at this point that's left on the stuff? The next thing that sold is a 1960s vintage 4 inches, 2 Unita Pee-wee dolls and 1 clone. These were mine from when I was little. I had a vintage doll collection. Sold these for $4 plus shipping. Next is a VTech phone. And I sold this for $13.99 plus shipping. I picked this up at a garage sale for free. They just didn't want it. I tested it. It worked. The phone was in great condition. The box was there. Everything was there. So they just didn't want it. It was in their free pile. So definitely don't pass up free piles at garage sales. The next thing that sold is a Dragon Ball Z Budokai 2 PS2 game. I love selling video games. This one was not that great. I didn't look up comps. That's on me. This sold for, after fees, it sold for $5.50. After fees, I was paid out $5.20. I bought this for $3.24 and my profit was $1.96. That's not really where we want to be, guys. The next thing that sold was another doll from one of my personal collections. It was a Horseman doll, $5.99 plus shipping on that. Next thing that sold was a Calvin Klein workout tank size medium. It sold for $13.50 plus shipping. I was paid out I was not. I was paid out $12.34. I bought it for $8.32 and it left me with a profit of $4.02. So I actually bought this for myself. So no, I wouldn't have bought it to resell for $8.32, but I didn't like how it looked on me. So yes, I am perfectly okay with a $4 profit on something I bought for myself. Next thing, this is some Tony Hawk games. This was stupid buy. They weren't in good condition. I would recommend picking up Tony Hawk games all day long if they're in the right condition, but unfortunately these were just too close to being under-acceptable. They were all tested and they did all work. They were all for PS2. They sold for $12.05. The buyer paid shipping on those. I actually lost 69 cents on this bundle from what I paid. But you know what? It could have been a lot worse. 69 cents is not a big hit. But yeah, I screwed up. What are you going to do? Next thing I sold was a Marks vintage miniature plastic table with drawers. It was dollhouse furniture. This was just a random thing in my doll collection from when I was little. Sold this for $2 plus shipping. I don't know. I didn't want to throw it out. I felt guilty, but it did have condition issues. I always feel guilty about throwing vintage things out. Does anybody else feel like that? Comment down below if you feel guilty about throwing out vintage stuff and you'd rather throw it up on eBay for $2 just to have it go to a home. The next thing that sold was some personal books from when I was little. It was a lot of 7, 5 Adventures of Mary Kate and Ashley, and 2 of a Kind books. Just different stuff from them from when I was little, and I sold that for $7.99 plus shipping. Next thing I sold was some vintage estate earrings from the 1970s. They were the metal flower clip-on earrings. I paid $1.68 for these. eBay paid me out $2.52, and I profited 84 cents. I thought they'd go for more, but I guess they're just too highly saturated on eBay. I know they were sought after at one point because I used to sell and deal vintage costume jewelry when I was in college. But I guess, you know, they're just, the profit margin's just not there anymore. Next thing that sold was an FLAX from Anthropologie women's medium shirt. It was just a terrible style. I don't know. I got it for $2.60. eBay paid me out $6.68 and I made $4.08. But supposedly FLAX goes for a lot more if you get the correct styles. I'm still okay with that. Like, it was so cheap, just to make $4 is fine with me. Next thing, if you know me and you've watched past videos, you know I've sold one of these before already. This was a Harry Potter Cedric Collectible Triwizard Tournament doll. This sold for $15 plus shipping. I had one before, but postage rates went up and I got screwed out of some profit, but this one is definitely more on par with what I was hoping to double my money on. So I paid $6.48. eBay paid me out $13.22. I made a profit of $6.74, and that's where I wanted to be. I knew I could easily double my money because these were selling pretty fast. So I will double my money all day long if it sells fast, guys. I'm all for any profit. Let's be honest. That's just where I'm at. I'm all for any profit. So the next thing that sold was a PS2 Star Wars Starfighter Greatest Hits PlayStation 2 game. This sold for $1.50 plus shipping. Picked this up at a garage sale this summer when I was just kind of, you know, just reselling here and there. So I don't know what my cost of goods was on this. It was $1 or $2. Didn't make much money, but I did make money on the other games that I bought with this because it was in like a bundle. Like I just bought all of them. So I'm not really too concerned if there's a loss there if you look at price per item because there was a positive number as a whole. Sometimes you have to think about that too. Like if your whole haul is in the positive and one game brings in lower, it's really not that big deal at the end of the day. Think about it. Anyway, so the next thing is a vintage 1954 Little Engine That Could books. This is from my friend's stuff. This sold for $3 plus shipping. I took a best offer on that. Again, like it's going to come out to us owing each other like 75 cents. So I'm just going to keep the money on that one because his stuff is all gone. Next thing that sold is a Soft Surroundings red beaded embellished boho print tunic blouse, size extra large. And this sold for $22 plus shipping. On this, I paid $5.14 for it. eBay paid me out $17.67, and I made a profit of $12.93, and I'm very, very excited about that. The next thing that sold was a My First Communion little girl with brown hair. This sold for $2 plus shipping. Honestly, this was something and stuff that my aunt gave me, and at the end of the day, it's only going to pay me out like 75 cents, so I probably wouldn't have even listed it, but I was just bored one day and I listed it. So yeah, I don't know. I do that. If I get bored and I have something to list, even though it should just be donated, sometimes I'll list it. I'm guilty. Everyone's bored during COVID, guys. The next thing that sold are some Toms. They were 8.5 women's size. They were cream tan canvas triangle woven pattern with an open toe. These sold for $2.25 plus shipping. I've had these listed for 2 years and I just auctioned them off to get rid of them. I think I paid $6 for them like 2 years ago. It's totally fine at this point because I wasn't really keeping track of stuff I was buying. This was just something I was doing willy-nilly. Now I keep track of everything and it is what it is. So that's everything that sold on eBay and Poshmark this week. Sorry for the long video. I tried to go through it as fast as possible and I hope you guys enjoy. Please subscribe if you want to see more videos like this and we will not be doing a whole month's worth again. So thank you guys and have a good rest of your weekend.